Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Remind that it's your girl Miss K. If this is your first time coming across my channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe if you like the vibe. Hit that notification bell. So you know when I upload more videos like this one. Sorry y'all, I realized that one of my microphones is out, so I'm gonna go ahead and connect that. But tonight we're talking about the shy. Hold on, sorry. We're talking about the shy, guys. It's finally come back, season 6, episode number 9. That episode is called The Aftermath. All right. Let me just double check and make sure that you guys can hear me. It says that there's 0 people in the building, but I saw So Iconic, Renee Hicks, Juan Roman, and Rashonda Greer. Thank you so much for being here earlier. And if you're not here, thank you so much, Greer. Okay, I can hear myself. Thank you that you were here. Okay, let me see what happens if I plug this up for a second. Hold on, y'all. Hello. Let me just double check. Can y'all hear me? Anybody here? Let me just double check. Hello. All right. Hey, Michelle Wadler, what's going on, y'all? All right, like I said, I just wanted to make sure because my microphone wasn't plugged up. What's up, LSW? So did y'all like the episode? How did y'all feel? Y'all know. Hold on, I had to bring some lotion, y'all, because remember, if y'all was on earlier with me, I put my hand like this or something, and I saw a little ash. I was like, That always happens every time when I'm rushing to get to the live, and I be forgetting my little lotion because I wash my hands so much. So yeah, they're prone to ashiness. Okay, prones. What's up, DeMarcus? So Iconic. I haven't seen you in a while. I missed you. Thank you for coming. You don't watch BMF? So Iconic. But you say you liked the episode. That's what's up. Okay, I like the episode too. Okay. Yeah, I like the episode, and for some reason, I don't know if it's because of just coming right off of BMF, and then after BMF, I'm sorry, but excuse me, before BMF, we went off of we got off of Raising Canaan. So I don't know what it is. Maybe it's somewhat of a, like, I don't know, breath of fresh air, should I say? I don't know. It's kind of hard to say, guys. You know why? Because I've been wanting the shy to be over. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really do. I want this to be the last season, and then my girl, because I didn't hear about it. My girl, Nita said that it got renewed for season 7, and I'm like, give it up already. Come on now, gosh. I'm done. Let's stop. I'm ready to get off. I'm ready to get off the ride. I feel like they've done everything they needed to do, and they just need to close the story. Just finish the story out. That's it. Finish it. Finish the story. Let's be done. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. What's up, Lena Kane? Let's get into this, y'all. So it was a pretty good episode, though. It gave me a different vibe. I was feeling the vibe and everything. So I'm not mad. All right. But so as we know from last season, well, it wasn't last season, it was the mid-season finale, I guess. We know that Rob and Emmett went after Douda and they missed, okay? Very stupid. And now it's coming back to bite them. Rob is still in a coma. He hasn't woken up yet. And Emmett is just scared for his freaking life, all right? So that's that right there. Oh, and at the end of that, we had Trick saying, I told y'all ninjas not to do that. So now Trick is feeling like he has to be the one to go and, you know, tie up the loose ends or finish what they started, right? So now we have, we see that Trick tries to finish Douda off, or, you know, like I said, finish what Rob and Emmett started. But when he gets to the club, he runs into Bakari. Like, he's literally pointing his blicky. Like, I'm not sure if he would have took out anybody that was in his way. That looked like that was the type of time he was on, y'all. Did y'all feel that way? Because he know daggone well that Bakari wasn't Douda. He didn't know that this was Bakari, but it just seemed like if this is one of Douda's mans, he's going down. Okay. So, but you here to delete him? And, he was like, if you delete Douda, then you become him, right? And so Trig was like, if I delete him, all our problems go away. And I was just like, you know what? Look at Bakari. I love Bakari, y'all. Like, we know that he's gone through his whole like character arc and everything, and he was the little bully and all that stuff. And I saw his character arc coming, like I already, but I really love Bakari, y'all. And I already told y'all this. But for him to say something like that, like profound, is like, if you delete him, then you become him. And that's the thing too, is I think that a lot of people in that just in that city, they kind of feel like whoever takes him out has to take his place. And that's not how it goes. That's not how it goes. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this about Bakari. Yes, LSW said he's trying to change. He really is, and he wants to. He really wants to. But it's hard for him. He had a difficult upbringing and everything like that. And he's kind of trapped. He's also being forced into this situation as well. Like Douda is pretty much bullying him, And what I'll say about Bakari is that he took Jake's place in my heart. Jake, Papa, and Kevin, they were my babies on the show. But now that Bakari is coming to, what he's coming into, I love him more than Jake now. Jake is just he's always too grown. He acts like he can't listen. And I'm tired of this little boy playing tug of war with my heart. I've always loved him. I still do love him, but he getting on my nerves. We'll talk about him a little later. Okay. Lena Kane says, hey there, I agree with you. Kevin and Brandon gone. They were the main characters and they even left. Exactly. So get out of here. This is what I'm saying, right? Like Kevin gone, you know what I'm saying? Brandon gone. And even Jake's brother, Reg. Like I started to like him. Whatever. So then, guys, we get to the scene where we're at Smokies and Papa's working while Jake is trying to get free food from him, okay? And we see that Papa is still Papa, okay? Always preaching the good word, all right? He tells Jake to put away childish things and stop trying to get free food, okay? You got on fresh pair of J's and you out here begging for food, like backwards, hello. So anyway, Emmett comes in and he immediately tells Jake no more free food, okay? And Emmett came in looking spooked, okay, guys? Like he just looked like he got his head on a swivel and he's walking these streets scared, okay? Now, as they're talking, we see Zay in the back of a car driving by and he rat-a-tat-tatted them windows, okay? But thankfully, no one was hurt. And we find out later that they were only warning shots, okay? So of course, Emmett now goes home and he's even more stressed and scared for his life. And he got a shotty in his hand while peeking out the window like Malcolm X. And that's the first thing. I was like, yo, why are you over here acting like Malcolm X? And then right after I said it out loud, y'all, because y'all know that I talk to the TV. And I said it out loud. And as soon as I said it, that's Keisha said the same thing. And I was like, see, who you think you are, Malcolm X or somebody? Like, get away from the window. So, she's complaining and stuff like that. She's like, if you want to, stop being scared or this and that, you got to settle your debt with Douda and everything. He's like, it's not that easy. And he start pretty much losing it on her. You, I'm doing all this stuff for you. You can't even smile and this and that, right? And so, in this moment, it was pretty intense between both of them. And I really enjoyed the scene, not because he was yelling at her, but because the actors both did a good job at making me feel where they both were coming from, right? Where the characters were coming from. Emmett has a lot of pressure on him as a man, and he's really trying to do what he can for his family in the best way that he knows how, because y'all know that he was not taught this thing growing up, okay? So he's just winging it at this point, y'all. And he's making some poor and dumb choices along the way. And now it's leaving Keisha feeling scared and unprotected. And from her side of things, that's not a good place for a woman to be. You know what I'm saying? If a woman feels unprotected, you're not going to get what you need from her. I'm sorry. She's not going to be your peace and all that stuff. She's going to be, nagging you and all of that because she freaking feels scared and she's tired of feeling like their life is in danger and stuff like that. So, of course, she's going to be beefing at you, you know? What's up, Big Wolf Status? He said, thank goodness BMF is over. All right, y'all. So then we get right after he's yelling at her, she's yelling at him and all this. And he's like, I thought that's what therapy is for. And she's like, therapy is a process. It's not a quick fix and all of that. And then, he curses and he sits down. And I mean, Emmett did such a good job. The actor, he did such a good job, Jacob Lattimore, with just all of his feelings in this episode. Somebody that's under pressure, somebody that's scared, somebody that's just like, I don't know what to do anymore. And also he went from being scared to like, you know what? I'm not scared anymore. Whatever happens at this point, because I'm tired of running. I am jumping a little bit. But right here, she calms down and she's like, I'm sorry that I've been hard on you, but I don't need you to be Superman. I just need a partner that I can rely on. You know what I'm saying? And, that's pretty much that with them. She's like, I don't want to be with anybody but you and all of that. And he said, you can rely on me and all that. All right, y'all. Let's move on. So now, we have Douda, who tells his crew that Emmett has to go. Okay, he lets them know that he believes Emmett set him up to be deleted because he called him to make sure he was alone. All right, and so then Douda asks Zay if he sent out the warning shots like he told him to, and Zay tells him that he lit up Smokies and made sure that no one got hit. But Douda was not happy with this because he's saying that lighting up Smokies is bad for business. Okay. He's like, now it's going to be the chicken spot that got shot up. Okay. So now when Bakari hears this, he's upset because he knows that Papa was working at the time. So he tries to leave. And Douda literally turns to Nino Brown guys and says, sit your $5 A down for make change. And I said, are you freaking kidding me, y'all? Are y'all kidding me right now? Recycling lines, especially famous lines like that. It was corny as heck. I am so sorry. Sit your $5. Really? Get the heck out of here. Oh my gosh. So anyway, it was corny to me. um Bakari, he saw that Zay was laughing and he tells Zay that it's not funny because this is my family that we're talking about, right? And Nuck gets in his face and he says, I already told you that we're your family. And I'm just honestly waiting for Nuck to turn on Douda because he's too, I don't know. Look, I feel weird about Nuck. I always felt like Nuck would start to see that Douda is just not good for anybody and then play a part in getting rid of him. But he is too loyal to do what I'm thinking. Like, I'm starting to see that. Like, he really is. And it seems like he's scared of him. Where it once didn't seem like he was scared of him at all. When he is the one who told Douda that he needs to delete Q. And he didn't seem scared at all when he was telling Douda that. So now all of a sudden, he just seems so petrified of him. And it's whatever, But I'm noticing something, and I don't know if I'm misreading it or not, but I feel like Nuck is kind of protective of Bakari. He won't say it, but I think he might be. I think him jumping in Bakari's face like that was like, it was a protective type of thing. Even though he was saying, I told you that, we your only family or whatever. Like, he saw that Douda was getting really upset. And so by him stepping in, it was like, if I'm explaining it right, I hope you understand what I'm saying. You know, him stepping in was like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's like a parent, even a parent, if you trying to protect your kid from something, you will be yelling at them and they're looking at you like you're not on my side, but you really are on their side. It's just that you're protecting them, you know? Anyway, so let me see what y'all saying. So I kind of, okay, so you understand what I'm saying. He said he was getting Bakari out of his own way. Yeah. Vaughn DeMarcus said Bakari is getting humanized now. I think we way past that, DeMarcus. Way past that. Douda might as well had that dog Nino. No, he might as well had the dog Martin had. Remember? The fake dog that he had barking and everything when somebody stole his CD player. That's the one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did say he was loyal, so I can't. Hey, Just Me B. So yeah, I don't know. We're gonna see where this goes, y'all. We're gonna see where this goes. But anyway, so you know, Douda, he's pissed, and he's like, you know, he mentions Rob as a possible shooter, and well, actually, no. Rob is mentioned as a possible shooter. He didn't mention him. Somebody mentioned. I think it was Zay, or no. It was Nuck. Nuck mentioned it, and Douda was like, "Nah, he ain't got the balls." You know what I'm saying? But then I think Zay was like, but Q was his uncle. You know, so they all agree that whoever it was, though, Douda shot him, right? So this person that was trying to get at you, you hit him. Okay, so now Douda is saying, all right, go check all the hospitals. So that's what they do. So later on, Nuck shows up in disguise, right? He's wearing scrubs. But Mama Alicia already had Rob moved, y'all. She was not playing around. She's like, the mama bear came out. Like, I don't care what kind of mother she was. I mean, she is, you know, she got some ways about her as a mother, but she cares about her child. Like, she was like, because whoever he tried to delete is probably looking for him right now. And it's so crazy. It's like she had these like spidey senses or something like that. And to be honest, I thought she might have got like a heads up by Zay, because remember in the mid-season finale, she had a meeting with him and she was trying to, you know, see where he's at and everything like that. And I thought that, you know, maybe she probably sent him back in there to be like her little spy or something, which, you know, we never know. Maybe we might find out that's what it is. We might find out that that's why she just coincidentally moves him that quick. Like, that was too fast, y'all. Like, that was too on point. Okay. I really feel like Zay is her little inside man at this point right now, because we don't really know the end of that conversation that they had, right? What happened at that meeting? And of course, when whenever Douda asked him about it, like, where were you that night? He still ain't really saying. He's not saying at all. He's like, oh, I think he said I had a meeting or I was meeting with somebody, but he ain't saying nothing else. Okay, so I am thinking that he is the one that gave the heads up that, listen, they coming for your son. You need to move him, you know? So, because it was just too easy. Way too easy. Okay, let me see something, y'all. Hold on a second. All right. Okay, so I'm just making sure we doing everything we gotta do, right? Okay, now. What's up, Candy Love? Yes, girl, I'm working tonight. So I kind of, you can see it. You see what I'm talking about. All right, y'all. So next, we have Emmett, who tells his father about Smokies getting lit up. Smokies getting lit up. Okay. And that Douda knows that he was the one who tried to delete him because he called Douda before it happened. Because Darnell was like, how does he know? You know what I'm saying? He's like, because I called him. I'm like, yo, you a freaking idiot. I'm sorry. Emmett is a real moron, y'all. Okay. And of course, Darnell had to tell him that. Like, you're very dumb. You know that? That was really stupid. And Emmett is like, I know. One thing about Emmett in this episode, he was taking accountability. Like, he was not trying to make excuses for anything he did. He was just straight up like, I know, and I'm going to fix it this time. It's not going to be like how it was last time. I'm going to do it different this time. Which, child, we going to talk about that, because to me, it was no daggone different, but we going to talk. We will talk about it. So, Darnell then tells Emmett that he's going to have to convince Douda that he's worth more alive to him than dead, okay? And then they go down to Smokies together, because Emmett is like, I'm going down to Smokies and everything. And the father was like, well, I'm going with you, okay? Because the father is feeling like, you must be crazy to go down there after what just happened. And Emmett was like, I'm tired of running. So now Jada's down there too, and she's like, Emmett, I'm not gonna bury you and all that. And he's like, you won't have to, I promise, da da da. And I'm like, bro, you're in no position to promise anything, but okay. And so he also lets his mother know what's going on. And of course she starts crying, and Emmett was crying and saying that he's gonna make it right because he got to give the gab. And she was like, for the women, like, you don't got to give the gab for the men, you got to give the gab for women, boy. And all Darnell could do was just stand there and watch. It was pretty emotional, guys. I was like, oh, this is so sad. Like, and then she was hugging him. She's like, my baby. I'm like, oh. Anyway, so I do want to mention also that Papa asked Bakari when he was going to stop running the streets. And Bakari tells him that he's trying, but it's not easy, because Papa was going off like, I could have gotten deleted and all of this and blah, blah, blah. And he was like, yo, Papa, nobody was trying to delete you though, But he's like, it doesn't matter. Like, I could have, it doesn't matter if they weren't coming after me. It could have happened regardless, right? Don't you get tired of this? Don't you get tired of being in this life? And he's like, man, I know it's screwed up, but it's not that easy. I want to change, but it's not that easy. So the poor baby is in a very, very complicated situation. And if we thought it was more, man, if we thought that his situation was complicated, when we find out that Bakari's sister was hired, oh my gosh, this right here, I was like, oh no. So she's been paid, by Douda to spy on Bakari. And so, like I said, if we thought his life was kind of jacked up now, then, yeah, now it's really jacked up, because now Douda is saying you need to put more pressure on her, because clearly she ain't getting she's not getting any information from him. All right. Now, we also find out that Brittany, she's spending most of her time with Gemma. So Douda wants Zay to reiterate that she wasn't paid 30 racks to make her silly music, right? She needs to be spending less time with Gemma and more time with Bakari. So Zay tells Douda that he's on it. And we did go see Zay talk to Brittany and everything. You know what I'm saying? We did see that. And she's like, I need more money. And he's like, what the heck? Because Douda, as far as Douda is concerned, he like, we not paying her no more. That should hold her down, right? Because she ain't brought us nothing any daggone way. So I guess Zay might have to pay her out of his own pocket, because she's saying I had to give my manager an advance 10,000. He's like, since when does a manager get an advance? You know what I'm saying? Then she said I had to put down on my apartment and all of that, because Bakari wouldn't allow her to stay there and everything. What's up, Brillsy Brills? Right? So that's that, y'all. I feel bad for Bakari because of the fact that he's not gonna be able to trust his sister. And Zay says, because Douda was asking him, he said he doesn't trust his sister. And he said, no, I think he does trust her. It's just that he didn't want to have her staying there with the Jackson family. Right. That's Papa's last name, right, Jackson? So anyway, we're gonna see where it goes with that. I think that's another reason why I like this episode, because there was a lot of things that they're bringing into the storyline. It makes it more interesting. So we're gonna see where all of that goes. I don't like worrying about Bakari, but I just hope that when push comes to shove, I'm really putting a lot of stock in Nuck. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm putting my faith in him to like come around to either play a part in taking Douda out or saving Bakari. Like, I need my guy to show up some way, somehow. Like, I know there's good in him. I never knew it before. You know what I'm saying? Like, they made a character arc with a few people. I don't want to be putting all of this faith into him and then nothing happens, because that be happening, y'all. Bros. Oh my gosh, hold on, what? From where? Why you look like that?
I want to go.
It better be that stuff that I gave you.
What do I look like?
Your eyes looking mighty low right now.
Why would they? Where did I go, Mom? By the way, I didn't go to the house. They didn't. They all left.
Okay.
I was not talking to Sean Gallery because he
Hold on, y'all. Let me mute this real quick. Ma, he has allergies. You read lips. You told me turn the camera off. I ain't even know. Yo, bros, you you guys are crazy. No, I did not, Brillo. Y'all are crazy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he forgot the eye drops. But I did just give him some like Benadryl or something, because I'm like, why you look like that? Shoot, mama used to be, you know what I'm saying, do my thing too. I don't play around. But I used to have Visine. But my eyes used to get low, baby. Anyway, so Brillo, stop. Just stop, okay? Oh my gosh. Let's get back into this. Doing too much. I told you. Oh my gosh, these midnight lives, man. These kids. Where the heck am I at? Oh gosh. All right. So next. Next we got Papa. Papa has I'm sorry, Emmett has Papa bring Bakari to Smokies so that he could talk to him. And he tells Bakari that he needs his help, right? But Bakari was like, no, you took your shot and you missed. Okay. And when Douda sees you again, there ain't gonna be no talking. Like, he's not gonna want to talk. So Bakari starts to walk away, and Emmett was like, hold up now, ninja. Okay. I fed you when you ain't have nothing to eat. Okay. I'm one of them ones that really care for you. Okay. And then Emmett says, who in Douda's crew wants Douda gone as much as I do. And the first person I thought was Nuck. Like, that's that's me once again, y'all. I'm gonna hold on to that until I don't know, until the show until it happens, or the show goes off and then I'm just wrong. Oh well, But I guess Bakari, he must have felt the same way at some point, because the next thing you know, he went to Nuck, straight to Nuck, and he's like, I'm tired of this and blah blah blah. And he also, Nuck was like, just, put your head down and keep working. You know what I mean? Like, that's all you could do. There's nothing you could do. Head down, keep working. And like I said, I feel like at some point he's trying to be like a big brother to him. And but that's the best advice he could give him, because I think Nuck also feels trapped. The best advice that he could give Bakari is to just do what he tells you to do, which is sad. He also asked Nuck if he wanted more for himself, and Nuck said, I used to, but everybody's dreams can't come true. So that was sad as well. All right, so let me move on. So this is something that I wanted to talk about. Now, Zay comes into Jake's little establishment. I think this is Jake's apartment, but he's selling clothes out of his apartment and everything. He's doing a pretty good job. He's got things going on. Business seems to be booming. Crazy thing is he want to go up into Smokies and ask for free food. Like, are you kidding me? That's actually really annoying. But anyway, Zay he gives him an investment. He gives him 2 stacks, okay, nice and thick stacks of cash. And Jake is like, what the heck is this for? And he's like, oh, it's an investment. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, why the heck would you take this money, you little moron? This is why I said Jake is losing that place. This is why Bakari has taken his place, because you over here doing stupid stuff. You know what I mean? And of course, Trig, he wasn't happy to hear this. And he tells Jake that, he's scared for him. But Jake is like, oh, Jake don't want to listen. Oh, I know the game. I know how to play the game. We'll see with his hard-headed self. Because Trig is trying to tell him, like, listen, everybody say that until they freaking lose. You know what I mean? Like, this is a brother who knows what he's talking about. You lost one brother to the streets, to Douda, of all people. And now you're taking money from a worker of Douda? Someone who thinks he's Douda, by the way. Do y'all notice the difference in Zay's like attitude and his demeanor? He's so annoying. He wants to be Douda so bad. Like, he even the way he talks, like he's trying to really embody Douda. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you need to go sit down somewhere, bro. You're so corny. But Douda needs to be careful with this kid. And my thing is, I don't want him to delete Douda, because then he would definitely try to be the one to take his place. So as far as I'm concerned, I think that if he did delete Douda, I think Nucka have some hot slugs for his behind. And that's what I would hope. You know what I mean? I would really, really hope that he over here thinking he about to be the king, but nope. Not at all. Okay. So, he don't want to listen at all. His brother's saying, hey, why don't you come to the men's circle? We having a men's circles meeting. And he's like, I don't know right now. Whatever. I don't know. But now we got, let me see what the heck. DeMarcus said, Jake could be the face of Douda's business if something happens to Emmett. I don't see that. Jake don't got that same type of charm at all. Heck no, he got a lot to learn. That boy don't even know how to talk to people half the time. That's why he said, what he was telling him. He's like, y'all a bunch of street niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know how to talk to the people. I know how to, relate to the community and stuff like that. This little dude don't know how to do that. Boy got a lot to learn. Let me see. Where am I? All right. So next, y'all, we got this chick over here, Fatima, all up in this guy's face. She's mad at him. She's like, since when did you start smoking again? And all of this. And he's just like, oh my gosh. Like, you could tell he wants to just say, please just leave me the heck alone, man. Gosh, I got a lot on my mind, a lot on my plate. The men on this show, they have a lot going on right now. They really do. They have a lot going on. And I want to say they do need a woman that's going to be a little more like relaxed and supportive, but Trig needs somebody that's going to be more supportive. When it comes to what's happening with Emmett, I understand why old girl's acting the way she's acting. I hate all these. I'm sorry, it's too many shows, y'all. So it's very hard to just be like blurting names out. It really is. I'm sorry. Not Tiff, the other chick. Oh my gosh, why can't I get her name? Whatever. Emmett's girlfriend that he's with now. Keisha. Okay. Whew. So I understand where she's coming from because she's scared for her life. Okay. This chick is just on some like, I don't want to be in a relationship with a deleter. And he was like, well, shoot, once a deleter, always a deleter. You know what I'm saying? Now, my thing is, if you knew that he had this in him, then why the heck did you get with him? You know what I mean? Like, come on. Anyway. Monica, she doesn't know what's going on with him, really. You talking about this situation right here? Yeah, I think so. She snatched the L away and tossed it. Oh, no. Yeah. Hey, Monica, I'm just realizing you came in. He told her last season he changed. Yeah. She got PTSD for sure, and she deleted herself. Come on now, didn't she delete the? No, this is a different girl. That was what was the other girl's name? Imani or something. That was Imani. I think that's the name. I might have it wrong now. I don't remember, but yeah, he had the one chick that was named Imani. She was his ride or die. That was probably the most. That was probably a good match. You know what I'm saying, for him, because she was just, you know what I mean? And then there were certain things that if he did and it was just like she wasn't with it, it made sense that she was kind of against it. But this chick, she just totally different. They're just from two different sides of the track, if you ask me. I just don't feel like it's a good fit, but the other girl, she was like down for whatever. She was like the Bonnie to his Clyde and all that. So yeah, so she's like, she just all mad and everything, and that's that. He's like, girl, just go, please, because I don't know. I wonder what's gonna happen with Trig this season. We shall see, right? So I just want to talk about this really quickly because Deja is over there talking to Tracy, and she's saying, I guess she told the situation about how Shad cheated on her, and she's like, girl, I can't believe he cheated on you. And Deja said, I can't either. She's like, the one time that I lower my standards, look what happens. And Tracy saying, yeah, girl, I mean, how many times have women put all their efforts and stuff like that into a man only for him to, I guess, screw it up with them and then go give that all that good stuff to another woman, like, that his reformed ways to another woman. So she's basically trying to tell her about the single life. Like, girl, the single life is good now. Step on over. That's why, because dating is overrated. I can't, girl. All that energy. Of course, I'm paraphrasing out. All that energy, this, that, and the third. And when was the last time that you watched Waiting to Exhale and had some wine and did this and that and, did some things to yourself? I'm just like, that sounds lonely as hell, honey. I'll pass. No, I want a man. Okay. I don't think so. Sorry. Single. No, I don't want to be a single lady. No. It's lonely. So yeah, but listen, if it works for you, let it work for you. I'm not mad that she's letting the single life work for her, but she done went dipping back into the Douda chocolate pool way too many freaking times, okay, to be trying to advocate for the single life. Like, if that's what you think, if that's what you want to call the single life, where you could, do a little dipping every now and then I guess, but that's not what your commercial is saying, though. Your commercial is really it's promoting a lot of alone time. I don't want to say loneliness, a lot of alone time. She seems like she's happy with it, so I guess okay, fine, all right. But listen, I need me a strong arms around me to hold me. I don't want no alone time. Okay, so that's nice, single ladies. Big ups to you. Anywho, Detroit, what up? Oh, Tracy looking good though. She always be looking good. Okay. What? Well, Miss K, I just feel attacked. What are you saying? I'm living the single life. Listen, live the single life. What's up, J Mac? I'm not mad at y'all. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm not. I'm telling you, I don't want to be that. I mean, that's where a sister pretty much is heading, but I don't want to be that. Shoot. And listen, of course, you got to get to know yourself, and you got to do all that. That's when I say know yourself, I'm not talking about the way Tracy's talking about, because Tracy over here promoting the stuff. All right. But anyway, look, mess around the way she got all close to her when they were talking. I was like, don't tell me it's about to be something different, honey. Okay. Two single ladies together doing things together. You know what I'm talking about, y'all. Anyway, I know you were saying something, Monica M. I wanted to see what you said. Hold on a second. Oh, okay. So you basically were saying the same thing. Yeah. Tracy can't give anyone advice. She is still running to Douda when he snaps his face. Exactly. Like I said, keep going and dipping into the Douda chocolate pool. Like, come on. No. And you over here promoting that single life. Yeah, right, Big Wolf. They were. I was like, huh, let me find out what's about to transpire between these two. We're gonna have to keep a close eye, honey, a close eye. All right, y'all. So next we have Emmett, who meets with Zay, fake freaking Douda, and definitely gets in his head, right? Douda gets in his head. Single life gang in the building. What up, OT? Listen, love all y'all single folks, okay? Loving y'all all. Now, like I said, Zay, he meets up with Emmett at Smokies, and it seems like Emmett definitely got into his head, because when Emmett told him that Douda needed him to run Smokies business, right? I'm sorry, Smokies, not Smokies business, Smokies the restaurant, because nobody was gonna be in the in front of the house ninja, right? When he said that, they went right back to Douda and spit the Same thing. Okay. Only he presented it like it was his idea and not Emmett's. And so not Emmett. Douda was looking at him like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, he wasn't falling for it. He knew that Emmett got in Zay's head. So now with Zay trying to convince Douda to let Emmett live for the sake of business, Douda is wondering if Zay and Emmett conspired to have him deleted. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, the night that Douda got shot at, Zay was in a meeting with Alicia. So he goes over to Zay and he yokes him up from behind. And he's like, you and Emmett tried to delete me, saying all this stuff. Like, where were you that night? And I think he said he was in a meeting, so he still didn't tell him nothing. Right now, after yoking Zay up, Douda asked him where Emmett was. And Zay says that Emmett said he wouldn't be hard to find. Okay. And so that's just that right there. But like I said, Douda is Zay, he playing a certain kind of game for real. He is. He's playing a game. Oh boy. Single men, clap your hands. Y'all guys, I hope y'all didn't think I was taking a shot at y'all. I'm not. I'm really not. I'm talking about myself, okay? I don't want to be single. I'm about to be. I'm gonna be with y'all. I'm gonna be with y'all. I'm about to be a single lady with y'all, okay? Sheesh. Don't take it to heart. I don't think anything's wrong with being single. Like, seriously. I'm talking about the way she was commercializing it, you know, and promoting it and all that stuff. She was talking about all this alone time and doing this and doing that. Okay. And I'm just like, no, baby, I need a man. I'm like Suge Avery when she said, a man. Okay. Anyway, let's talk about this thing right here. I know you playing. Just me be. But everybody's like, yo, they like throwing up gang signs at this point, like, yo, single. I'm like, wow. What I do. So we're gonna talk about this stupid scene right here, y'all. Oh my gosh. This was hilarious with this whole explanation of the black ghetto Brady Bunch, as Alicia said. So she comes because they went to go see Rob, who hasn't woken up yet. And when I say they, I'm talking about Keisha and Emmett. So he asked, can he see it? And I'm sorry, Emmett asked if he could see Rob. And so Keisha said, yeah, he's in the back. So he tries to go back there, and he comes back out like, yo, Rob's mom is on some ish or whatever. You know what I'm saying? She comes out like, Tiffany, what did I tell you about letting company or having no company, no more guests or this and that? Because honestly, Tiffany over there acting like that's her daggone house. Like, she got a lot of nerve, to be honest. So anyway, she's like, and then she was like, they just came to see him or whatever. And then Keisha was like, no, it's okay, we'll leave. And Alicia was like, who are you? And she's like, Keisha. So now she want to know, Alicia, she want to know how all of them know each other, how y'all know each other. And I think Keisha was like, it's a long story. So Alicia was like, I got time. So Tiffany goes and explains the whole freaking thing. Like, Keisha used to date Emmett, and then they broke up, and then me and Emmett got back together, and then after we broke up, they got back together, all of this, and then they were talking about the babies and this and that. And she's like, what the heck is this black ghetto Brady Bunch crap? What the heck? What happened to the days of marriage and matrimony and family, whatever? And what's her name was trying to say, Keisha, she was like, we're just trying to be mature about this, which they really are, but it is a hot mess. Like, when you explain it, it's a hot mess. It really is. But they are doing what they have to do. They're not fighting. That would make it more of a mess if they were all beefing, but they're really all just getting along. So she over here preaching matrimony and preaching wholesomeness and all that stuff. But then I guess, Rob catches the tail end of her saying all this. He woke up. Okay. He catches the tail end of her saying this and that. And he I forgot exactly what he said, but he calls her out on basically, I don't think she was all those things that she's over there talking about. So that's that. Okay. OT, yeah, I think so as well. She's a great addition. Great addition. Tiff explained it like it was something cute, right? Right? Oh my gosh. Tiffany could have just said, this is my son's father and my best friend. Yeah, that's true. You don't have to have no extra explanation, such as when she said, and he got two other kids by two different women. Like, what? He was like, she needs to know all of that extra stuff. She sure didn't. That's why she went off. Ridiculous. Unbelievable. Yeah, she's definitely a great actress. So Big Wolf Status says, so Douda don't know where Rob stay. I don't know, but I don't know. Tiff mentioned his two other babies. Right. I said, yeah, just said that. So here's the thing. I don't know. She seemed like she would have security and things like that. You know what I mean? So I don't know if it would be a smart idea for anybody to come to her house. Does he know where Rob stay? He probably know where Rob stay, but I don't think he would know where Alicia stays. You know what I'm saying? But Candy Love says I guess Emmett has the Midas touch. Right, because why is he walking though? That's a definite scratch in my head moment, because they were just talking about it like, oh, he has all these, his breathing machines, his this and that with him. The mother has money, so she made sure that she got everything that he needs. But, and then Emmett was saying, oh, but he could die and everything, right? But now all of a sudden he's up. That's weird. Like, I can understand if somebody came out and said, hey, Miss Alicia, Rob just woke up, but for him to be literally walking and, you know what I'm saying, he's out of the bed and things like that, it doesn't, it's weird. DeMarcus said, I'm surprised that Tiff didn't tell Alicia that she was married to Emmett. Right. She should have said that, right? Because she did bring up marriage. So for some reason, Douda is scared of Alicia. Rob walking was foolishness. Exactly. I think so too. I think he has some type of fear, because there ain't no way that he would want her to be gone if he didn't fear this lady. No way. I'd love to hear the backstory. All right. So next, guys, we got Bianca, who comes over, and Alicia tells her that it's time to cash in that favor. Okay. Cash in the favor. How close are you to Douda? So I'm kind of had some type of prediction last season that she was going to use her to get close to Douda and take her out. But I also tied Nuck into it, because y'all see I can't let go of the Nuck theory, but I tied him into that too. I said it's either going to be between her, Bianca, and Nuck. But yeah, it's time for her to cash in. So we gonna see how that goes, y'all. Ain't got that much to say about it. Now, can we talk about this odd, like, this is so odd, y'all. Oh my gosh. OT Lung says, my only pet peeve is the background music in every scene. I'm gonna have to go back and listen, because I didn't find anything wrong with the background music. I think in this scene right here, I thought it was okay. Some of them, it didn't bother me. It didn't bother me. But, sometimes the music could. I honestly think the music on The Shy is not bad. Sometimes you might get a few songs that's like, you know what I mean? But I don't know. It don't bother me. But, sometimes I guess you want something different, So, guys, oddly enough, we find out that Dre and Nina are over, I guess, because Nina tells Keisha that she asked Dre if she was still in love with her ex. Dre apparently said yes, y'all. And I'm just like, huh? That was a weird way to end it. But all right, because Dre's character, the lady that plays Dre, she's gonna be on Force. So that's how you get rid of her character? That's weird. Because, to me, Dre didn't seem to be in love with that girl. But I guess it's a whatever, because I don't know, y'all. Sometimes when they do things like this, it's just like that y'all could have did better. Like, and especially if both of these are set in Chicago. You mean to tell me that this actress can't play both? She ain't doing that much on Force. Like, excuse me, she doesn't have like that huge of a role, in my opinion. She's in a few scenes where it's enough to get on our nerves. What's up, Danon? It's enough to get on our nerves and all of that, but it's like, come on now. Yeah, so Iconic says they could have said it was a break, right? That's ridiculous, though. I don't know. The part where she said that Dre admits to still being in love with that girl, I didn't see that at all. They didn't show that. It was like, okay, you're here, and Dre looked like she probably could have been a little bit attracted to her still, but she didn't seem like she wanted her. Like, yeah, girl, I moved on with my life. I got a wife, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? But now all of a sudden she's supposed to be in love with her. Okay. Whatever. Oh boy. So guys, I feel like Papa and Maisha may possibly rekindle their love, especially now with Kevin gone. I don't think they should have broken them up in the first place, but it's okay. You know what I mean? You know how they do, y'all. They recycle relationships. I have a short about it. Recycling daggone relationships. That's all they do. Everybody, one part you break up with the next person, they go with, it's just a web, and they all just cross over. Like, okay, it's never, you never go outside of it. It's always the same people intertwined, same folks. So she's still clearly with Kevin, having a long distance, relationship, because when they were talking about, I guess they were in Papa's room. Was that Papa's room, or was they at her house? I don't know. Whatever. They in somebody's room and they were talking, and he was like, if you don't have a vision, you know what I'm saying, you perish or something like that. And she was like, I want a family one day. I want to be able to do this. I want to be able to do that. And then she was like, what about you? And he said, I want Papa's pulpit to have a larger audience so that I could get the word out more, spread the gospel. I want to start a thing in my father's name, or, a foundation in his name. And he wants to, I guess, help take care of his mom. And he also said, I want a family as well. He said, but I got to find the right first lady. And then they started looking at each other, like they was probably going to kiss or something like that. But then, the phone goes off. And she's like, oh, I got to call Kevin. I missed the call and this and that. And he was like, all right, tell him I said what up. I was like, they about to recycle that thing, right? I liked them together anyway. They were always cute. So, anywho, we'll see what's going on with that. Okay, so after a men's circle meeting with Bakari and Trig, it was just Bakari and Trig and Emmett. Like, what happened to all the other men? Okay, what happened to Lene's brother, Darnell? We know that whatchamacallit didn't want to come. Jake, he didn't want to come. Papa could have been there. What happened to all the guys? That thing went from, a whole circle. Even Gemma's father, that thing went from a whole circle. Shad wasn't there. Where's everybody at? Where the heck is everybody at? Why nobody showed up to the men's circle meeting? It's only 3 of them. Okay, I thought this was a good thing. I thought this was something that everybody was looking forward to. You know what I mean? I don't know, y'all. So, like I said, only Bakari and Trig and Emmett are at this meeting. Okay, but after the meeting, during the meeting, Emmett decides to go see Douda because he's not scared and he's tired of running. That's what he tells them, right? Even though they're like, no, don't do it. He's like, listen, I can't keep running anymore. So when Emmett gets to Douda asks him if he picked out a suit to be buried in, and Emmett says, not yet. It was so casual, like for somebody that was afraid, and he's gonna see this man who wants to delete him, and for Douda who wanted to delete him so bad, the meeting was so calm and like casual, like this is not happening, right? So after a few more words, Emmett tells Douda that there are a lot of people who want him dead, and even people in Douda's own crew. Okay. Now, Emmett even tried to throw Zay under the bus a little bit by telling Douda that he'll find out where Zay was that night if Douda let him live. Okay. So Douda's drunk behind goes to sit next to Emmett to tell him that, he actually asked him why, why should I let you live? Give me one reason why I should let you live. Emmett tells Douda that if he lets him live, he'll owe him one, right? So Douda says, okay. And he goes back to his seat and he says, a life for a life. And, if you make her disappear, I'll let you live. Then he slides over a picture of Alicia. So to me, I'm like, okay, this just got freaking interesting. You know what I'm saying? You got Alicia cashing in a favor with Bianca, and now Emmett has to make Alicia disappear. Like, this is crazy. And it's funny how all these people are connected, right? And, Emmett now knows that this is Rob's mother, right? So once again, his stupid behind done got himself into a deeper mess than before. Like, why would he make such an open offer? That was my main gripe about this situation, was that he made an open offer. You know, like, he basically crippled himself by saying, I'll do whatever I have to do to stay alive, you know? Like, wait to see what options you have first. Like, what the heck is wrong with you? It was dumb. It was dumb. It was dumb. It was like, what do you need from me? For me, I would have been like, what do you need from me? You know what I'm saying? What can I do for you? You know what I'm saying? What is it that you're looking for? Let me see if I could deliver. You know, you just told your parents that, you've been making stupid decisions and things like that. You're not going to do it. You're going to fix it this time, But now all of a sudden, you went and made another dumb decision. So now Douda knows you're not a deleter, right? But here it is. He's putting you up to this job. This is crazy. It's really ridiculous. Exactly. Like, talk about doing a favor to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, why? Why? You know where it's going to get you. So now, not only did he prolonged his life, but now he's still stressing. He's still going to be stressing. He ain't bought himself no peace at all. The best thing for everybody is for this dude to go. Douda has to go. That's the bottom line, y'all. So anyway, before I get out of here, I wanted to mention a few things, right? So when Bianca came to the house, we saw that, let me just go back real quick. When she came to the house, we saw that she meets Tiff, right? Because Tiff opens the door like, who are you? You know what I'm saying? So she's sitting on the couch. They're sitting on the couch, and Tiff is just lighting it up, smoking. And I'm like, when you see Alicia's house, first thing I'm thinking is, this don't look like the type of house that you'll be allowed to smoke in. Alicia does not seem like she would even go for nothing like that. So I was kind of surprised that Alicia didn't come down and say, put that cigarette out, I'm surprised, all right? Another thing is that when Tiff meets Bianca, she also shares some of her blunt with her, and she's like, oh, this is good. Like, where'd you get this from, this and that? And Tiff is like, I made it, and things like that. So it was a business opportunity that, came with that meeting, right? Which is cool. I'm like, okay, very good. Business opportunity over here. And then another thing was that I thought that it was funny that when Alicia came downstairs, Alicia says, I need the room. She said that to Tiff. Like, Tiff, I need the room. She's like, first she's greeting Bianca like, hi, Bianca. And then she says to Tiff, I need the room. And Tiff said, I was here first. I was like, what is this? Are you kidding me? I was here first. Girl, this is my house. It doesn't matter if you were here first. Get the heck up. That's why I'm glad that Alicia was like, girl, I need the effing room. Like, what are we talking about here? Get the That was just a pet peeve, and I didn't want to what's up? I didn't want to leave that part out. Okay. I'm talking about the shy. You watch the shy? No. I talked about it already. Yeah, I've been working tonight. So we also have the last thing I'm going to talk about is that, well, first, before I'm going to say what LSW said. LSW says, I don't trust Bianca because she's on both sides. Yeah. But she feels like, I feel like she does feel like she owes Alicia. So I don't know, but I get it. I wouldn't trust her either. What's up, Queen? I wouldn't trust her. So the last thing that I want to talk about is Gemma, right? She's exploring on Jake, okay? Now, she tells Sierra that she kissed a girl and she liked it. And I'm just like, okay, I done had enough of the quotes, the reused quotes and stuff like that in this episode, as if they couldn't think of lines to write. Like, oh my gosh, please get out of here. I kissed the girl and I liked it. Girl, shut up. So anyway, Gemma is telling her, I'm sorry, Tierra, she's telling her, it's okay, you're exploring, don't feel ashamed and anything like that. And just, whatever you do. I forgot exactly what she said, but yeah, I just wanted to try to make fun of her real quick. It's not a shame. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Give yourself some grace. That's what she said. Okay. And she's hugging her and all this. And it's crazy. Like the way they get along and the way she is with her, it's actually good. Like I didn't think they were gonna hit it off like that. I mean, they've been hitting it off. We already saw that. I didn't think they would, but they're really hitting it off. And she's actually pretty good with her. Now, one thing that I like about what Tierra told her is she said, because Gemma was like, I just want you to tell me what to do. And she was like, like you basically got to do that on your own, whatever. And she said that she was like, so it's a good thing I'm exploring, right? And she said, not if you're in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be exploring like that if you're in a relationship. You're going to have to be honest and tell him what's going on. So she was like, oh, so you think I should tell Jake? And she was like, that's up to you, So I'm like, oh my gosh. And how do y'all feel about Gemma's new haircut, honey? Child, I don't know. I'm tired of the roller coasters. Like I'm trying to figure out what's going on with her. Like every time we turn around, this little girl has another hairstyle. Like why we keep getting these hair? What's going on? It's like, and this is what I always say about her. She has like an identity crisis and she's really trying to find herself. She's trying to figure out who she is. So one minute she's the revolutionary and she's got the afro, and the next minute, now she's one of those girls that has the lace fronts and the lashes and the this and the that. So she's looking like the around the way girl, or the regular girl that they used to in the Shy over there on the other side of the tracks where she's not from, right? And now she comes with this short haircut, and I'm just like, what does the short haircut mean? Like, why are you wearing the short haircut? I don't think the short haircut looks bad on her. I'm just wondering why every time we come back from one season to the next, she got a different hairstyle. And because I feel like her hair and her style of dress, it always shows us and it reminds us that she is somebody who she's still trying to find out who she is. You know what I mean? She's a confused girl, and I think that she shouldn't be dating anybody because she don't know what she wants. So, but her cheating on Jake is what he gets. I don't feel sorry for him at all, but she does need to tell him. But I don't feel sorry. Right. I was just me. I was wondering that. And not to say that's what it means, but I was wondering if that's what she thinks it means. You know what I'm saying? Like that was her in her own mind. Because she asked Tierra the question, she was like, does it mean I'm a lesbian? And Tierra's like, no. But it's like, maybe she thinks of her hair being short like that, it's given that, lesy, like you said. I don't know. Oh, what's up, Knowledge? The actress who plays Gemma is a cancer survivor. Wow. Well, thank God. She went from power to the people. I like that one. She went from power to the people, like for real. She all over the place. She for them streets, child. All the streets, everybody. Tell your friends and family to subscribe. I don't want my family to subscribe, but I feel you. Or my friends. Y'all my friends as far as I'm concerned. Subscribe if you like the vibe, baby. Subscribe if you like the vibe. Black power to a city girl. Right. The heck? Weird. Can we talk about the weird? I'm glad you knew what I meant. Yep. Girl, is you an Aries or what? You know I got you, baby. OT Long says she going through her whole phase. Wow. I guess. Listen, power to the people. Okay. Oh, you were speaking to the chat, not me. Yeah, chat. Tell your friends and your family to subscribe. I'm sorry. He's like, I was not telling you to tell your friends and family to subscribe. Hello. My bad. Yeah, it's been a long phase. Shoot. Because I've been saying she a hoe for the longest. I don't feel like it's a phase. That's why I was saying that, OT. That's why I'm like, I don't know. Because I don't feel like it's a phase. I just feel like she is loose like that. I mean, she don't. A part of her not knowing what the heck she wants makes her like that, though. So she's all over the place, you know. She's for everybody. Next thing you know, she's gonna want to date a puppy and all that. So, what do you want? Anywho, guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. I appreciate y'all. I didn't get to see yeah, she done slept with the homies, everything. The poster for the shy looks sad. That's all the people we focusing on. That's what I'm saying. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Like, when I looked up the poster, I was like, are you serious? This can't be. And I know we're not focusing on Fatima. I know we're not focusing on that corny dude that's next to her. I forgot his name. I think his name is Quentin. Maybe I didn't forget his name. Quentin, I think. I don't know. It's not Quentin. It's Quincy or something. I know he ain't focusing on his corny behind. And I know we're not trying to focus on, are we gonna put a little focus on Jake? Please no. Please no. I don't no, thank you. No, thank you. Yeah, there's another poster with Douda, you're right. Because that's the one that I saw. The one with Douda. So it's like basically, I think like with the House of the Dragon, how they had two different trailers. One was more showing like the team black, and the other one was showing team green. So that was kind of cool. I don't mind that, but this is not the one. Look, honestly, I was gonna say this is not the one that I wanted, but with Alicia up there, I love it. But it's everybody else that I'm not feeling. I'm like, why Emmett not on here and stuff or whatever? Maybe Emmett is on the other one, but whatever. I don't care. Yeah, team Douda or Alicia. I'm definitely team Alicia. Get him out of here. Please. Please get him out of here. Let me see something. All right, let me see. Gemma for apartment organization with Douda and the rapper spying her brother Bakari. Something's gonna go on with that situation. And Maisha, you saw how Maisha was like, y'all want to go get something to eat? And it was like, oh no, I'm just gonna leave and everything, but next time it's on me. But yet they're gonna post that they're out eating. Like she's not gonna find that out. Like that's so weird. So she sees they're out eating and they're doing a selfie. She got the thing talking about some bon appetit, and then it shows the selfie and all that. Like, oh, I'm so glad I met you. Da 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 da. Well, we gonna see how that goes, child. OT, you interested in Jake? I still love Jake, but I'm not interested in him anymore, to be honest. Like, I'm just kind of tired of like just him. I've been waiting for him to get his act together. With Trig coming into his life, I thought that he would make the most changes, but it seems like now Trig is, especially now that he's out of the house, Trig has lost control, over him. He don't even want to listen at all. So it's sad. We're gonna see it is gonna be interesting, because when he gets himself into trouble, who he's gonna run to. He's gonna run right back to Trig. So That's that. Damio said Trig can't get it together. Bakari's sister is doing that on purpose to come between Maisha and Gemma. Maybe so. Gemma going find out about Bakari's sister, and she's gonna take her out. No, no, big wolf status. No, Gemma's gonna find out about Bakari's sister, and she's gonna take her out. Gemma is gonna find out about Bakari's sister, and she's gonna take her out. You're joking, right? Am I reading this wrong? You're saying that Gemma is gonna delete somebody? So next thing you know, the next season come back, she gonna be dressed in all black. You know what I'm saying? Like the Omen. Have your friends thinking this is for my homie, and you know me. So she basically about to turn into Little Kim, or I don't know, y'all, some kind of gangster chick. That's what she gonna be next. Right, OT. Me laugh. Yo, it's like I can hear y'all voices. That's why I laugh so hard when I read some of the stuff that y'all say. It's like I could hear it. Like I hear it all. I hear the way you say it and everything. And I might be wrong, but that's my imagination. But Big Wolf, you might be a little high. You might be a little high, my brother. Let me see what you're saying. He said, no, not Gemma. Bakari's sister is going to take out Gemma. Oh, okay. All right. So here's the question. I've been trying to get out of here, but okay. The question is she somebody that would take, you know what I'm saying? Is she a deleter? Let me tell y'all why I'm saying. Let me explain something. I honestly don't like saying delete. I don't mind saying delete, but saying deleter is annoying. To me, it sounds stupid. But I had a old video, right? I was going through, and it was like a snowfall video, and I saw that they limited the average, the monetization on it. So I'm like, okay, anytime I see them limit the monetization, I just put it in for a review for a human to review it. And it always passes, but this time it didn't pass. This was the first time that it didn't pass, and I'm like, what the heck? So I go and listen to it, and it's because I'm saying all kinds of stuff. I'm talking about the weapons. I'm saying the word, all the stuff that y'all saying in here, the KI double hyphen 6. I'm saying it out loud. I mean, I'm just saying it. I'm not covering it. I'm not substituting nothing. Okay, so we really have to be careful what we say on here. If you guys have a channel as well, you got to be careful what you say for real, because they will, once you get monetized, they will jack it. Okay, they're not playing about it. But anyway, y'all. Yeah, they cutting up. I love it though. I love it. Bakari has to take out Douda to redeem deleting Ronnie and Papa's dad. Well, I don't think Bakari wants to be that though. Even when he talked about Coogie coming to him in a dream, or he not in a dream, like he said he saw him, right? Like his spirit and everything. And he's like, I didn't want this life for you. That's what the Coogie's ghost said. And it's just like, I just think that he really wants to move towards this side where he's not doing any of those things. Yes, we know he deleted one person, and we know that haunts him, but that was supposedly for his friend. I don't want to say supposedly. It was for his friend. That's what the writers want us to, that's what the story they're telling us. That's what they're telling us. I feel like they threw it in there, but whatever. It's okay. They threw it in there. That's fine. But that's supposed to be his best friend. Okay, even though Coogie seemed like a loner, Bakari was his best friend. All right. And he felt bad about what he did to Ronnie. We started to see that. This is the reason why I said to you earlier, DeMarcus, that they've been humanized Bakari. Like when Shad kind of took a liking to him and wanted to take him under his wing is because he saw himself and he saw that Bakari was a lost kid that was hurting and all of that. And so there you go. You know what I'm saying? There we go. I see what you're saying, OT. He's a great father 18 years later. It's better late than never, you know, I guess. Child, I guess. Other people have been using our words so YouTube knows about it. Sheesh kebab. Well, you know, hopefully they don't think we're promoting anything because that's the main thing, right? We're not promoting it. Bakari can't take out anyone else. You see what he told him. If he deleted Douda, he would be just like him. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He's not with it. It doesn't seem like that's his interest. You know what I'm saying? And whoever deletes him has to take his place. It seems like that's a consensus. Everybody believes that whoever deletes him has to take his place. You know what I'm saying? Or at least that's what Emmett believes. That's what Bakari believes. That's probably what a lot of people believe. Clearly, Zay believes that. You know what I'm saying? But it's what it is. I don't think Bakari wants any parts of that business anymore. I didn't see Darnell's Bluetooth this episode. Yeah, I guess not. All right, y'all. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I would hang out more, but I'm just gonna go relax. And you know, that's about that. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you know when I upload more videos like this one. Until next time, take care and be blessed. And I'll see you in the next video. We might be here on Sunday, guys. We might. Me and Pretty Girl, at least. We might be here on Sunday to talk about BMF one more time. Least favorite moments, scratching my head moments, and favorite moments. So we'll see. All right, so iconic, LSW, Candy Love, Monica, OT Lungs, Just Me B, Big Wolf Status. Bye, guys.